Hello gamers, and welcome back to NeueCraft. My name is Darkjon, and we're picking up right where we left off last episode. We are in the shopping district, and we, last episode, picked ourselves up a whole load of bamboo from our farm. We made all the bamboo things, and first on our list this episode was to make ourselves a bamboo shop. So, I've gathered a bunch of materials, I've come up with a design, and it's going to go right behind me here in this new shopping district extension that was made and is yet to be utilised. So I'm going to make the first little shop in here, and we're going to see how this is going to turn out. So let's hop into a time lapse straight away and build ourselves a shop. So, the bamboo shop is complete. Let's take a little look around. So, the whole area needs a bit more TLC, as you can see. We need to continue the path, probably the same style from here through to here. Sort out the lighting. If I turn off gamut, you can see it's dark. It's spawn proof, but we need to make this lighter for sure. And I'm not happy with the sides. I haven't quite figured out how we're going to hide the sides of shops down here, so I might make this a little prettier. For now I've just stuck in some bamboo, but the inside is the main event. So you come in through the big bamboo door. I've been trying to use these new materials, and I found that the gradient from these bamboo blocks to these ones up here, it's quite harsh. So I actually found sponges make a really nice gradient, and wetting them makes them greener for some reason. So we've got like this sort of gradient with sponges, just a little experiment. And then inside we can get all the things we need. We've got an ender chest in the center to get your wallet, and then all the different materials around the outside. And simply stepping up to the plate reveals the materials inside and the prices, like so. You can access any of them this way. They're all in here. The door doesn't move, it just does that. The trapdoor moves away and the gate opens. But yeah, just a little bit of fun and interactivity, as I like to put into a lot of my shops here. Hopefully some of the other new crafters find this useful. So, back on the armor trim hunt. Out here in a very far-flung area of the world, there is a portal we made because we found an ancient city down here. It has since been reset, and I remember there being a cave entrance down here, which I think gets us all the way inside. Yes, Skulk, there we go. And yeah, it's all reset, so we should hopefully get all the... let me just deal with this. Because right down there we go, is part of an ancient city. Fantastic. There's some chests. There's a lot of shriekers and the like all around there, so we need to be very careful and make our way down there. And I didn't bring any wool, which was kind of silly. So we're gonna probably head back and get some, and then see what we can do in this place. Let's have a little sneak around. Okay, they can hear me swimming. That is not good. Okay, we're gonna need to wait for this guy to despawn. Then we're gonna need to find where the chests we're gonna target are. There's one right over here. Okay, so we need to get in there and break that guy. Any over here? Yes, there's one right here with nothing around. So I think we're going to go for that one first. Ooh, Swift Sneak 3, yes please. We'll take that. he's on his way in here to try and help me out, but for the meantime, flee! If I can break one of these... Oh crap, I think that's gonna set him off. Yeah, oh crap. Run? Okay, this shouldn't set them off. Good. Echo shards, glowberries and candles. Not very helpful. I found a smithing template.
Let's go. Which one is it?
Ward armor trim.
Okay, so now we just need silence.
Nice. Being super cautious. Phew. Nothing in this one. Diamond horse armor. Oh, got another smithing template, but it's a ward one again. We're still missing the silence. Nearly, very nearly. Right, where is the next chest? Ah! Serves me right. It's getting a bit overconfident there. Oh god, it's got me again. I don't believe it. Okay, we've got everything. No. Okay, there goes all my stuff. This just got very expensive. I think I might cut my losses, regroup, and come back another time, because, yeah, we just lost an awful lot of really good gear. And we do have backups of things, but crikey, that was expensive. Well, partial mission success. We got the ward armor trim, still yet to get silence. We'll have to come back another time, see if we can be successful at that. What we can do in the interim is take one of these, put it here, so that people can use it. And yeah, we've got another one for ourselves, which we'll take and put in the backup cupboard, in the backup shulker, and we'll leave Gray and Co. to go find the last one, I think. Ooh, what is this? In case you can't find sniffers and you want to farm them. From Harlock. Thank you, Harlock. That's incredibly kind. I assume there's some eggs. Ooh, yep. Oh, and some pods and flowers. Look at that. He's been busy. That's fantastic. We haven't done anything with them yet, but now we can, hey? So we need to plant these somewhere. And they need a bit of space, so I'm wondering... I mean, we've got some spare here. What if we just put 2 of them down? New advancement, thank you. Are they going to mess up my temple, my base here, if I just plop them down? I'm not sure, but I'm going to do exactly that. Let's see how they do bopping around over here. It's not very much land, so missing block. We'll see how they do, and potentially move them once they've hatched. Yes, great, that is the egg one, but we'll see how they do. So, back at the perimeter, you can see here Bobby's just updating its cache. We've been doing some work. There was a gigantic farm under here that French had decided to build. It was going to be a creeper farm. He started but never finished, and has since created another perimeter, similar size, nearer his base, and built himself another creeper farm. So this one was redundant. I have removed it, which opens up a world of possibilities for us in terms of what else we can put in here now. Removing this was a pain because there was an awful lot of obsidian and glass used in its construction. It did take me a horrendously long time, but we have our slime farm in here that we made, and now we have the potential to do whatever else we want with all of this space. So we're going to have to think about that. The other project we did was the tunnel bore here. Now, I wonder if I've even got enough rockets to reach the end. We started this tunnel bore to get some materials, and we put in portals along the way because it started getting so long. We got very tired of mining our way, flying our way back to the beginning every time to get to the end. And I set myself a little objective to be able to make this tunnel go from the perimeter to my base. And with a little help from our friends, Gray has been down here helping me collect materials and do little bits and pieces when I've been online and working on this. And Harlock also found it very therapeutic to come on and just mine away. And so that's what we've been doing. And look how far we're flying down this tunnel. It just goes on and on and on. There are a lot of caves and lava lakes like this that we had to deal with along the way. I kind of got a little bit tired of collecting all the materials as we went. At some point I did kind of just give up and just start blowing everything up because we have accumulated an awful lot of deep slates as well as ores and diamonds and everything else we might need. I've still got a whole bunch of shulkers there to take back by the looks of things. If we keep going, this looks like the end of the machine here. Boom. Aha. Look how far we've come. This is incredible. And if I'm not mistaken, let me hop into free cam here quickly. Where are we? Where are we indeed? What is that above us? That there is our base. There's our bamboo farm that we just made. There's a tree farm. We're practically right underneath it. In fact, looking down here, you can see this these lines. These are our previous deep slate mines we made for getting deep slate and diamonds and things like that. Just sort of strip mining, basically. And we've reached that stage, so I'm just going to press ahead just a little bit more. And, oh, there's a spawner right there. That's fun. And a geode. Lovely. So, yeah, I'm going to press ahead a couple of more meters in this direction just to make sure we've got a clean area. And then we can start thinking about actually connecting this up to our base. So, onwards. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we're probably going to pause it there. We pushed the machine past where we need to be. It's actually kind of hard to see, but the base is over there. Okay, so what we've got to do now is try and connect the two. So I've collected all of my stuff, all my shulkers of bits and pieces that we need. I've lit up the end. I can hear a witch somewhere. Not sure where that's coming from. But yeah, we're going to head back to our base and we're going to try and connect these two things, and hopefully we're going to end up popping up somewhere around here. I'm just going to do an extra little bit of lighting before I go. Make sure this is as spawn proof as it needs to be. The last thing we want to do is run slap bang into a creeper on the way down and take a chunk out of our tunnel bore. I think I will keep this thing around because I can always continue heading north, and we can, if we ever run out of deep slate, we can always come back down here to get some more along with any other materials that we may need, but I don't think that's going to happen. We have so much stuff. I'll go and look at the total resources in a minute, and while I fly back, let's show you on a map where we're standing right now, actually. So here's the perimeter. The map plugin hasn't updated with the complete removal of the farm, as you can see, but it is gone, as we just saw. That'll update shortly. And yeah, we put our tunnel bore across here on the north side, going north on the map, and then all of this way, under all this forest, under all of this sea. Over here is where we have our map tiles for our season arts, and it continues all the way up here under sort of Harlock's village, under my village, and then popping up, that's where we are right now, directly behind our base, behind the mountain that our base is built into. So that has taken us a total of, let's see, 0 on the Y where my base is, and if we track that all the way down from top to bottom, we can see that that is at Y 2,250 roughly. So yeah, around 2,500 blocks we've travelled with this tunnel board to make this happen, which is great. His French's area over the ocean over here, this is his whole island, and he's built his other perimeter that we mentioned north of his base up here, where he's put the other creeper farm, which is why we removed the redundant unfinished one. I was just tidying up some storage stuff and heard a strange noise. Our friends have hatched. It's a baby Sniffer. I've never seen one of these before. I hope he doesn't fall in the water. This is probably a bad idea, have him up here. Hopefully he's not that silly. But yeah, how's the other one getting on? They've both hatched. The other one is somewhere nearby as well. This is interesting. Okay. I don't know where the other one has gone. Sorry, my friend, but it looks like we've already lost your brother. Where did he go? I know, it's very sad. Well, we'll keep looking. If not, we've got some backup eggs, and we'll hatch another. And then we shall have to breed a few of you guys to make sure we recoup our eggs. Okay, so we need to find a way downstairs to make a tunnel. We need to find a way to punch a way through the back of the base, basically. Because to get to the tunnel, we're going to need to go through here somehow, and over in this direction, and then make our way all the way down. So bits of our base are already sticking out this far, but we don't want to come all the way down here. It's a little bit awkward to do so. We kind of want to clear that and then head straight down. You can see the tunnel all the way down here. So that'd be perfect. So where can I make a connection here? I'm thinking this is an old chunk loader that I took out of action at the back of the base and moved, and the connection to that is right there. So that tunnel was put in place before the mud farm existed. But let's drop on down and see roughly where we end up there today. In fact, we've got just here, haven't we? We could punch a hole. No, we couldn't. That's going to go straight into where the mud farm is now. How embarrassing, I forgot to strip a log. Let me punch a few holes, make a few tunnels. I'm going to try this first, I think, and we'll see how to get there. The important thing I want to make sure we can do is get there kind of fast from upstairs, because we don't come down here unless we're going to use one of these farms. And it's a little fiddly, and I'll explain why we're doing this all in a minute, and speed is of the essence here. So down here in our unstackable storage, just underneath our main storage room, which is just up here, we have made a little entrance in the back of the room here. So let us swap what's in our hands around first and go and have a little explore. Still needs a bit of work, but we walk past these armor stands, up these stairs, and into this tunnel. I've done the floor. I haven't done anything about the walls and ceilings. That still needs a bit of work. So yeah, there's some hidden lighting in all of these trapdoors, well, most of them, going all the way through, and trying to experiment a little bit with the new materials. I quite like the cherry trapdoors here with the copper blocks. That's the guys. So it comes all the way back here to the back of the base. And then right at the end, we've got a drop chute, and that is going to take us all the way down, basically. Well, there's some caves to fill in along the way. And for now, it's just a little puddle of water at the bottom. But we pop out right behind our tunnel bore, which is over there, heading in that direction, and gives us the ability to start thinking about putting something down here. So, what do we actually want to put down here? Well, I quite fancy putting in a super fast transportation system that will take us all the way from here to the perimeter, and I want it to be faster than going through the portal, going to the nether, flying across the nether roof, going in the other portal, and getting down to the perimeter. And it's problematic getting into the perimeter from a portal anyway. We have to have those portals outside because obviously we're going to have farms in there, and some of those are going to be portal based. So I have an idea. It isn't going to be easy. I'm not sure I can complete it this episode, but we're going to hop into my creative test world now, and I'm going to show you a little prototype put together of what we can do to make this possible. Okay, so here we are in a creative test world, and yeah, this is where I do lots of experiments and testing and things. As you can see, there's chunks of the server that I've ported over and pasted into this world to enable us to test out various things. So what have we got over here? This is probably spawn. Is this where I did the shop? Yeah, this is where I did the bamboo shop test. And I think in here is probably the bamboo farm. On the arena, of course. And this is the transportation idea. So it's not totally novel. It has been done before, but it is fascinating to see it work. So what do we have here? We have a slab over soil, and we are wearing boots with soul speed and depth strider on them. In addition, every 300 blocks or so, we have dolphins in a minecart on a block, giving them bubbles so they can breathe. And these little gateways. So this is an idea that I first saw Etho do, and it's the fact that all of the speed effects stack. So we have soul speed, and then we have depth strider, both from the water. We have speed 2 from the beacon, and then you can get dolphin's grace from these guys, but you've got to be in swim mode to do it. And the way that's going to work, if I go into survival here in my creative world, going through this block here allows us to hop into swim mode. So that should get us way down the line to there in a matter of seconds before the dolphin's grace runs out, which is the thing that runs out the fastest. This renews every 16 seconds or so, so we're going to need to put these in probably every 1,000 blocks. But let me demo how this works and how fast you go. So we're going to go into swim mode and then walk straight back out again. There we go, got dolphin's grace. Look at the speed we're able to achieve. Didn't quite get the timing right, that one. But you can go to the next one, and you just keep going like this. Like this, into the next one, and on and on and on. And you can go a very long way, very fast. I haven't put any more in this prototype here since, so let me get back and show you that in action again. Here we go. So we literally just walk through this thing, and away we go. Woohoo! Look at him go! I didn't quite get the spacing right, it seems, between some of these, because we do run out of dolphin's grace, but we should walk through another one right here. What? And we're missing speed 2 at the moment, because I didn't put any extra beacons in. But it's hilariously fast. It's absolutely mind-boggling, and yeah, if we could get this in the overworld, it would be incredible. However, there are challenges to doing so. This bit's not too hard. We can do the platform, we can get the soil, we've got the bamboo, and we just got to place all the water, which would be kind of tedious going for 2,500 blocks, but it's doable. These guys are the tricky thing. Every 300 blocks or so, we're going to need one of them. So we're going to need 8 or 9 dolphins along the way to make this possible, and a couple of beacons. Shouldn't be a problem there. That's the plan. I'm going to figure out how many materials we're going to need for the whole thing, and then we're going to see if it's going to be possible to move these guys where we want them. So we'll see what can be done, and if this is going to be a viable thing to create at the bottom of the world for us to get from the base to the perimeter. But I think that's all we've got time for this episode here on the NeueCraft server, so we'll pick this up next time and we'll start investigating how to get all the materials we need and build this tunnel and, well, see if it's viable at all to get, 9 dolphins down here? We shall see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give us a like, and if you'd like to see us build that super fast transportation system from one end of the world to the other, then please subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. You take care for now. Bye bye.